My name is Anna Clark, www.facebook.com/Apostle Anna Clark. I'm a seer prophet. I'm an unboxed seer, but I'm more than that. But really, I'm just a servant of Jesus Christ. And so I want to read a poem that I wrote back in 2012, and the devil hates it. Can I tell you that he hates it? And I'm so excited because I know how he moves. And so if I can just for a moment have your ear, I can help to highlight what is around you that God's not sending that could look right, but it's really wrong. But also, you could have those that he's sending to you, but it doesn't look right. But he's sending it to you. But let me tell you what the enemy mostly uses. He loves to use the people of God. I'm going to read a poem that I wrote, and I want you to listen. Perhaps even listen and close your eyes. If it's best for you get visions when you close your eyes, and close your eyes. If looking around the room distracts you, makes your eyes to focus on things, and close your eyes and listen. Because God's going to highlight to your mind who in this season you're not to help anymore, or who in this season that is trying to become codependent, or who in this season is just not for you. But it was for last season. No, you didn't get it wrong. No, don't wonder if you heard him right. It's just not for this season. So can you discern what time it is? I'm going to tell you what time it is. It's time for you to get what God sent you for. If you have been laboring, even in secret, even in the little, even being faithful in what God's given you, it's time to eliminate the distractions because God's about to take you up. Do you know you can't fit everybody in the elevator when God's taking you up? You got to go alone sometimes. Can you be disciplined to go alone? If you can be disciplined to go alone and not need even the harvest that you want so bad, your mate could be a part of that harvest. You might want their attention. And maybe God's saying, no, be alone for a moment. And it could be painful to be alone sometimes. Even Jesus cried drops of blood about because he had to go alone. And not only that, he had to endure warfare. Anyway, I'm going to talk about distractions. If you can, close your eyes while you hear this. If it is that you get visions with your eyes open, or you just feel like, whatever. I'm just thinking, if you close your eyes, you might get visions. The Lord could highlight to your mind or bring to your spirit the things that are distractions. My goal is just to help you to identify the enemy. Identify the enemy, and I guarantee you he's so mad. I'm recording this right now for the third time in a row because he don't want me to reset it back out in the atmosphere. I recorded it years ago and accidentally erased it on my YouTube channel. And so I believe I never put it back up again because I just got so busy. But in this moment, I want to help some people. So I'm going to read this poem. I wrote it in April 22nd, 2012. And it goes like this. They were sent to busy you. They were meant to sidetrack too. They were sent to put a chain upon your neck and your destiny to wreck. Now, most are unaware, but some know and don't care. Many have their blueprints, plans, to-do lists, and schedules for you. They come with agendas and maps, and sadly, your time will be snatched too. They'll have your time wasted out of purpose upon this earth. It wraps and it busies and it traps you from discovering your true purpose and kingdom worth. They may even laugh at your God-given dreams as they hand you the binders full of their duties for you to do as part of their team. Dream killers breathe doubt upon your God-given vision and or bring distraction as you listen. It keeps you conforming to their plan and to their mission. Yes, they can be allowed to kill your God-given dreams, but I dare you to live while you have life for the King. They will be allowed to come and hinder your sight. If you want to discover your gifts, mantles, and purpose, you must fight. Wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove, following direction steps from God of love. They were sent to busy you. They were meant to sidetrack too. They were sent to put a chain upon your neck and your destiny to wreck. Now most are unaware, but some know and don't care. They'll have you in a clown outfit juggling their 55 goals, just as a puppet writing down the wrong road. Take a break to be alone with God. He'll reveal the potholes, and it doesn't matter if you're misunderstood and seem odd. Break to be alone, to be with God. Now, I know that down here it can be such a struggle, but God wants to help us to stop tripping over the rubble. Ignore the many pressures. Be strong and remember that they are allowed to remain. An illusion to stop you from true kingdom plan and gain. To build you spiritually, it's not all in vain. But break to be alone with God. He'll reveal the potholes, and it doesn't matter if you look odd. Break to be alone with God. In this, you may be aware of who is sidetracking you or loading you down with too much to do. Some want to use, abuse, but it's time for you to choose. Break to be alone with God. He'll reveal the potholes. It doesn't matter if you look odd. Break to be alone with God. And upon revelation, the choice is up to you. What will you choose to do? Now, sometimes we get busied in a nice thing, but if it isn't God's will for you, then it could be as bad as doing a bad thing, because destinies and responsibilities are stacked up too. We are given so much to do in a small time. We can do these things, but watch the sidetrackers. They want you, your ear, and even your mind. If you fall for different types of Delilahs in the spirit, then to God-given visions, you'll be blind. Which is to not see in your life, getting caught up in shallow things, distractions, or their strife. It's not that you're antisocial, but you must come away and get instruction, or he will allow for leeches to come as part of one's destruction. They were sent to busy you. They were meant to sidetrack too. They were sent to put a chain upon your neck and your destiny to wreck. Now, most are unaware, but some know and don't care. Okay, now look, here's another. Watch out for those who like to smother. They become offended that they become shocked that you have a life and can't give them all you've got when he highlights those ones into your mind. Freedom, space, break, exit, time. Because in this God-ordained space, you will find new direction, wisdom, and breakthrough in this place. If you could just break from many connections that may keep you from his face. Okay, now you may have come to Jesus, but it's time to hear Father's voice. To heighten your spiritual senses like Jesus, you must make hard choice. Love Creator more than creation so you can walk like a son. It's crucial more now than ever, for revelations has already begun. They were sent to busy you. They were meant to sidetrack too. They were sent to put a chain upon your neck and your destiny to wreck. Now most are unaware, but some know and don't care. Society can want everything so fast and quick. With all of technology's message and calls, you are expected to answer as soon as they click send. Too demanding, not understanding tends to be the way the enemy works through their flesh right when you're about to get the windfall or breakthrough from a test, or when you're about to get blessed. P.S. If you're waiting on a breakthrough with anticipation and secret tears, the holdup is when you hold created connections so near that you allow for them to conform you or use you, or to, in the spirit, blockade you and interfere with your destiny map, plan of God for you. If you can see through all traps, you can have full purpose too. For it is God who sits in your being, placing desires in kings and queens. He has dreams within and visions to be seen, wants to walk you through the earth and kingdom bring. So much more he has in store. Go in your house, widow, shut that door. Ultimately, you are here for him. Don't let anyone stop you from seeking what he sets within. For it is by this that he has glory. Cover the earth. When we get decided that we want full worth, it's already set. And if you don't do, then God will just give to one more daring than you. What you love is your reward to you. And what you love to look into will keep surrounding you. I see demons dancing, and many don't know that they're in a pit with Satan, even by connections in which they flow. It is true, these are who you're to reach, but you must learn not to let them influence and leech. Break away daring ones God wants to teach. This is a warning. God says to us, we have to die to self and in him trust. Whatever he takes, he may give more in the end, even while you walk this globe, even in front of fake friends. You know, Jesus saw through motives, and you can too, of many unknowingly blind. And by Father's leading, he fled to the wilderness to find peace and to commune with the Father. So no flesh can find him, come and corrupt or bother. And even Enoch knew he had to be separate, only following for him a God-given higher desire. When he calls you away, you must obey. God's cleaning you with the fire. If first gift from him is prophetic, if you disobey, you will feel pathetic. The gift is not all that you can get. You can get them all in your sonship if you would continue to die to self and follow the call. I guess my message is to cut some free of the man-pleasing plan killer of your destiny. So whether flesh misunderstands and still demands step away, God has much to share if we can bear and be willing today. It's crucial that you follow his commands. That's what makes us more effective in the land. They were sent to busy you. They were meant to sidetrack too. They were sent to put a chain upon your neck and your destiny to wreck. Now most are unaware, but some know and don't care. My name is Anna Clark, www.facebook.com/Apostle Anna Clark. Be determined, be prayerful, be watchful, not watchful from your mind, trying to size people up with your mind and logic. Though logic can help sometimes, but a lot of times you need to see deeper. You need to watch in a deeper way. Watch and pray. Watch and pray. Watch in the spirit and pray. If it's blood, or if it's a long-time connection, or if it's a friend, or if it's a hilarious person, or if it's a whiner, or if it's a victim mentality, if it's a narcissist, if it's a codependent, if it's someone you were helping, if it's someone that you're not to help now, be discerning now. What time is it? Because God is walking you into destiny as you learn discipline and discernment. Discipline and discernment. Discipline and discernment. And this is about your loyalty. Who are you going to be loyal to? When people press me too much and don't respect a boundary, when I said, the Lord said he's calling me away. If you wait, I'll return when he says. If you can wait on him. When they can't listen, he'll make me say, I ultimately owe me to him. And let me tell you, you may have to tell someone is, I hope you don't take it personal, but I got to focus. I got to focus on this. And let me tell you, if you don't set a boundary, if you keep trying to connect with people like you did in yesteryears when it's not time to all the time, God's going to give your mission to somebody else. God's going to give your mission to somebody else. You're going to waste your life. Why would you do that? And so herein is revealed our loyalty. My name is Anna Clark.